So welcome back to this training video. In the last video, we spoke about how you can get your Meta Ads account ready. So in this live training, we'll be showing you how to run the adverts directly from your Meta Ads manager. So I'll be going to my web browser. Remember, I told you put your phone on desktop mode when you are doing this. So this is my Meta Ads manager account, and then we'll be running a live advert as soon as possible. So you come to this button here where you see the create button. You click on create, and then it's going to take you to this page where you are going to choose your campaign objective. Remember when we were talking about the three major parts of running adverts, we talked about the ad objective, the ad set level, and then the ad creative. So in the ad objective, you are going to choose the type of campaign you want to run. You want to run an awareness campaign, a traffic, engagement, leads, app promotion, sales. There are different types. So now if you're going to choose sales, you can see they say find people likely to purchase your product or service. It's good for conversions, catalog sales, Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp, then also for calls. So in this particular ad objective, you can easily maybe display your products as catalogs, and then people can easily purchase them maybe directly from your website, or you can send those people to your WhatsApp, and then from there they will get to buy what you're selling. They just place their order, and then those who sending prospects to your WhatsApp is actually good because they can see other options maybe on your WhatsApp status, and then they can tend to buy from you in future times too. So for this particular ad, we're going to run maybe a leads campaign. You can use what we call instant forms, or if your WhatsApp is connected directly to your Facebook page, then I think you should run a sales campaign for your product, especially if it's a business WhatsApp account, not just the normal WhatsApp, but a business WhatsApp account. You should run the sales campaign. But I'm not my WhatsApp account that is connected to my page is not my business WhatsApp, so I can't even run a sales ad. I just run leads generation like this. These leads now, I'm going to copy my WhatsApp link and then put at the link to the ad. So at the end of the day, these people are still going to come to my WhatsApp, but they are not going to see a WhatsApp, but rather they will be clicking the WhatsApp link there. They will fill a form and then click the WhatsApp link. So let me click on leads. This is the campaign objective I'm choosing. Then click on leads, then you click on continue. Now, here's what Facebook is showing. They say create your leads campaign using tailored and streamlined setup, or manually build your campaign. So I want to actually build this campaign myself. So I just click on continue and wait for it to load. So here we are. In this place, you are now I'm going this the ad set level now because we have chosen the ad objective, which was leads. Then the ad set level, this is where I'm going to name the type of this campaign. Maybe I can choose to name it online. Let me see, online vendor sales blueprints campaign. Let me see, test campaign. Since this is just a test ad, it's not an ad I intend to run fully. So, but I just named the advert because if you remember on my dashboard, you see different adverts are there. So if I want to know the particular one I want to run at this particular time, maybe for a particular product, I just name it to give it the name of that particular product or whatever I want to. Maybe if you're an online vendor that sells shoes and bags and clothes, you can just run one particular advert for your shoes and that advert for bags separately and that advert for clothes separately like that. So you can choose to name it maybe so and so stores for shoes. The advert, that will be the name. So you know that okay, anytime you want to run advert for just shoes, you just come and on that particular advert for shoes. Then the next thing is to choose the location you want your customers to go. People will see your advert and click on them. Where do you want it to? Where do you want them to go? So I want them to fill an instant form. I don't want to send them to my messenger. Neither do I want to send them to Instagram, or I don't want to pick calls from them. So I want them to just fill a brief form and then come to my WhatsApp. So I'm going to click on instant form. But if you want them to message you on your messenger app, that's your Facebook messenger app, you click on this messenger. If you want them to message you on your Instagram DM, you click on the Instagram. If you want them to call you, then you click on phone on this calls. But I just want them to fill the form and then go to my WhatsApp. So this is it. I just click on instant forms. Then the Facebook page you are using to run this advert, you select the Facebook page. I have other pages I manage for different businesses. So, but I want this advert to come from my own personal page. So I pick the page here, and then you come to your daily budget. Now, this part is very tricky because Facebook is very sensitive. The Facebook algorithm is very sensitive. They don't want you to just come. You want to start running adverts your first day and you're setting daily budget of 5,000, 7,000, 10,000. No, they want you to start small. Train the algorithm to trust your account. So you shouldn't see like, okay, you're trying to force to get maybe customers or something. So put your daily budget at maybe 1,000 naira or 1,500 naira. That will make the algorithm trust you better because they feel okay, you're starting with small money. Tomorrow you can choose, maybe the next time you're running advert, you can choose to make the budget to be maybe 2,000. Then and that time you are running, you can just make it 3,000 or 2,500. At least the budget is growing. They just know, okay, you're not just coming to pump money into your ad like that. Like your account is growing, the algorithm will trust you better. And then you select when you want to start you select when you want the advert to start. Like today's date is 12th November. I can choose to make the advert starts on this 12th November. But if you want your adverts to, the best time to actually run adverts are very early in the morning. Most times I set my advert to start running by 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. Now that's because that's when most people are waking up. So as the advert launches, it just begins to, people that are waking up, and then some wake up and begin to press their phones immediately. So as they're waking up and begin to open their Facebook and other social media platforms, they begin to see this advert. So like you get to catch people's mind that early morning, and that's when sometimes some people make decisions faster because their brain is just waking up, their mind is refreshed, so they easily make decisions. So if they want to buy something, that's most times they buy at that time. So if you put your adverts, try to set it up to start running maybe from 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. like that. So this one I'll put that. Let me see 4:30, 4:30 a.m. And then for the date, I'll put it 4:30 a.m. Today is 12th November, so 4:30 a.m. will be 13th November. That's from tomorrow. And then if you want the advert to run maybe for a particular period of time, maybe 1 week, and that's all, you can click on this end date. This end date now, they will now require to set the time you want the advert to run. But most times I just fund my advert account with a certain amount of money and then leave it to run till the money finishes. So most times you just fund your account, your trading account, your advert account rather, and then allow the advert to run till the money finishes, and then the advert will stop running. So you just leave it. You don't have to put an end date to it. But if you want to put an end date, you can choose to put it maybe 5 days, 1 week, or whatever period of time you wish. So you can put it there. And then you can choose now this is where you begin to do your demographics. Demographics means you now begin to pick out the kind of audience you want. Where do you want to find this audience? Now the location I want, first of all, I'm already I will look at people in Nigeria, because if you're running a drop shipping business or you're running any kind of business, you sell different products, you want to sell to people in your country so that you can easily deliver to them. Now, if it's a digital product, let me say I'm selling a training course, I can choose to put people in different countries, people from South Africa, people from different countries as much as I want. All I need to do is click this edit, and then maybe I can search, let me say, Johannesburg now. If I, um, or let me say, Dublin, that's South Africa, I guess. Yeah, so Okay, no. Dublin. Okay, there's that one in California, and so you can see you can easily search for any country or any state, and you put maybe I can choose to search Canada now. If I search Canada, you see Canada. Can you see? So you can choose to pick either Canada as a whole country, or you pick certain places within that country. So okay, like Nigeria now, I can choose to put maybe let me say in Nigeria, if I want to run advert, I can choose maybe if I want the advert to only show in people staying in Abuja. I'll just type Abuja here. Can you see? It's showing city, Abuja Federal Capital Territory. So if I just click here, it will just put Abuja as one of the options. So Abuja Federal Capital Territory. I can choose to add maybe let me say I want this advert to run in let me say Central Central Bank Abuja. Okay, so if I want this advert to run around people that stay around the central bank area in Abuja or walk around there, I'm targeting people that work in maybe central bank now. Maybe I want them to see my advert for shoes or bags because I believe they will have the money to buy. All I need to do is to just click on this place, Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN Abuja, or this Central Bank of Nigeria. Anyone I click on here now, if I want it to be specific that is Abuja owned I want, I just pick it there and then that is it. Now you can come here and select the age you want. So you can come here and select the age you want. You see the age here showing 18 to 65 plus. If I feel 18 to 65 is maybe people around 18 years can't buy what I want to sell, I can just choose to click on it and adjust the age to maybe let me say from 22. And then if I feel what I'm selling, people are around 65 will not really want to will not have interest in it, I can choose to maybe put it to people to the age of 45, let me say like that, 22 to 45. The age group depends on what you are selling. The gender, if it's something that is for ladies only, I can choose to make it only for women, or I can choose to make it only men, or I can choose to make it all, that's both men and women. And then I can now begin to pick out interest. This is called detailed targeting. Now, there's something about detailed targeting. Sometimes you might need to do detailed targeting. Sometimes you leave your targeting broad. Facebook will just pick out based on these options, look for people of different interests and behaviors and show them the advert. But if you want your advert to be to be detailed, that's you want people of a certain category to just see your advert, then you come to this detailed targeting and you click on edit. Now, at this point, I'm going to, if you're going to pick out maybe people based on their interests, okay. Uh, you see, for this first one, now I can pick up someone that is interested in interior design. Maybe I'm selling a product that has to do with interior design. I can choose to pick up people that have interest in interior designs, or I can choose to pick out people. I just clicked on the suggestion button, and then they are showing me based on people's interests. I can choose to pick out people that like shopping from shopping malls, or people that like tattoos, or people that like coupons, discount stores, weddings, boutiques, and all. So it's just you can pick out any of this, and that will be your interest. You just pick out an interest on based on what you want. That's based on interest now. Now you can also pick out if you click on this browse, you see under interest, you can see maybe you can now narrow it down to what business and industry do you want, maybe entertainment or something. Let's look at it. Okay, look at business and industry. There's people, maybe you want people who are interested in advertising and marketing, agriculture, architecture, or the rest. Or you want people based on entertainment, You want people who are interested in games, live events, movies, music, reading, and the rest. You just pick out your interest based on what the kind of product you are promoting. You look at, okay, if you are promoting clothes and something that has to do with shoes and the rest, maybe you can come to shopping and fashion. People who are interested in shopping and fashion. You look at beauty, maybe you look at it here. Okay, people who are interested in beauty salons, that's cosmetics. People who are interested in cosmetics care. So Facebook will show your adverts to people who have interest in these things. People who have shown interest in all these categories. That's what Facebook will be showing your advert to, because you see that with this interest, these people have high chances of clicking on your ads and coming to your DM to buy what you are selling. So that's why you see there's what we call this detailed targeting. You can see people who are interested in hair products, spas, fragrances, tattoos, and the rest. So it's just for you to pick out your interest based on the product you are promoting or you are selling. Now you can choose to pick people based on their demographics, maybe their education level. Remember, we said you can pick based on education level or fields of study or schools or whatever, or financial status and all, their income, maybe where the workplace is, or maybe their relationship. Maybe if you're selling a book on relationship or something, just pick out all those things. So those are under the demographics. If you go through them, you see different demographics you can pick out. Then you come to behaviors. You can look out at behaviors, maybe people that use a particular type of phone, maybe all mobile devices and operating system. If you want to specify, you can see people who use Facebook on their mobile phones or people who use Facebook on desktop. You can choose any of those ones like that. And then let me see, there's actually a place where you can even choose the type of phone they use exactly. I think this should be under mobile device user. Okay, you can see where people who use Android 363 degree and all, you can select them. You can see you can choose people who use either Android devices or Apple devices. So you can narrow your targeting down to as narrow as the type of phone the person is using. Maybe you want only iPhone users to see your adverts. Maybe you're selling iPhone pouch or you're selling iPhone charger or something, whatever it is. Or if people who have iPhone have money to buy what you're selling, so you just narrow down your advert to them. Or people who have interest in soccer, travel, and all like that. So you just pick out that maybe based on behaviors. You can do your detailed targeting by picking out any of these behaviors like this. Now, sometimes it is good to pick out behaviors, yes, but sometimes it's better you just allow Facebook run the advert broadly. That's, they call it broad targeting. That's, Facebook will target so many people, because sometimes there are people that use, you might end up doing the targeting, but it might not really pick out the real audience you want. But if you do broad targeting, Facebook will be the one, the Facebook algorithm will be the one that will show the advert to as many people as they wish, just because they are on Facebook or they come online on Facebook. If you do detailed targeting, Facebook will try to narrow down those whole audience to that particular to narrow down the audience to that particular group of people that you selected. So let me pick out, maybe let me say Port Harcourt. Sometimes when you are picking out states, you try to pick out states that you know, okay, you see a lot of people that can afford what you're selling. Let's say states like Delta. Let me pick out Delta. Let me say Enugu. You know, these are states where people that see your adverts can easily pick them out. Even in Delta, you can choose to narrow it down to maybe the capital cities and all. Let me say places like Plateau State. Let me see Jos rather. So let me say Jos, Plateau State. That's the city now. So you can choose to pick out many places like that. Maybe let me pick out Lagos. Lagos is a big place. Definitely you see a lot of people there. So let me say Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos, that's the city. Yeah, maybe let me see can choose to pick out, let me say Kano. I'm just picking out big cities like that. Let me see, you can pick out where, let me say Kaduna. Yes. So I'm picking out states, but if you want to target the entire country, you can just type Nigeria and that's all. It will target everybody that is based in that stays in Nigeria. They they are liable to see your advert. But if you want to target states, that's when you begin to pick out the states like that. So the audience size right now is 557 to 1.6 thousand leads, possible reach. That's what they are saying. So you can actually begin to pick out more states, pick out a lot of interest, and just to increase your audience size. Usually, I advise you pick out a large audience size, maybe if you can get to 500,000 to 100,000, 500,000 to 1 million audience size is actually good because that means there are a lot of possible people that can see your advert. Out of those millions that will see your advert, sometimes you might get up to maybe 10,000 that will actually have interest in what you're picking out. And then out of those 10,000, you might get maybe up to 1,000 that might click. And sometimes you might get up to 500 or more that will come to your DM depending on how much your budget is, because on every click, Facebook will be charging you. So if your money finishes, you might not get as much audience as you want. But if you are someone that is really serious about your business, you will just fund your account and make sure as the money finishes, so long as the customers are coming, as the money is finishing, you are adding more money so your advert keeps running steadily. Now, you can add more people to these things. You can add, let me see, what state should I say? Benue. Let me see Benue. Let me see Bauchi. Ebonyi. Let me add Ebonyi. And where else? Let me see. Anambra. And we can also add Edo. Let's add Edo and let's add let's see Bayelsa. Let's see Calabar. So you can add as many states as you want. If I even want to run adverts to other countries, I can just add places like Ghana and all like that. So Facebook will just target this whole people and then show them my adverts like that. So let's continue. You click on next. After you're done selecting the audience and all that you want, you click on next. Now this is where you pick out what we call the add creative, and this is where you put in the media you want to use. So you can choose to name your ad set. Let me say online vendor sales blueprint test 1. So that's it. Then remember, you still leave the Facebook page there, and then if you want your ad to show on Instagram, you can still link your Instagram account. You can still do it from here directly. You click on it, and now remember when we were talking about introduction to ads, we talked about the carousel. Carousel simply means you are adding 2 or more scrollable images or videos to your ad. That means that if people are watching your ad on Facebook, they can scroll through it to see more than one image or more than one video. Or you can just use a single image or video. Most people who sell products, like physical products, like let me say bags, shoes, and dress, they most times um use this carousel to show different images for maybe a product that they are selling. So, but if you want, you can just use a single image or video, and then you can come to this place under your add creative. You add the media. Add the media simply means you add either the video or the image you want to put. Then the primary text is actually the sales copy you want to use. The sales copy simply means the write up you want to see. If you watch the video where I did the introduction, I told you about what the sales copy is. So the primary text is where you add your sales copy. That's where you add it. So maybe I have some that I've saved here. I don't know. Let me look for any one of them and use. Well, so I'll just use any of those ones that I've used before. Then the headline is actually what will show up in the ad itself. Let me see if I can pick out one advert on Facebook now and then show you what the headline would be. The headline usually is shown below, just beside the call to action button. So the headline is just shown beside the call to action button. Let me see. Okay, this is an advert from Grammarly, and you see it's a sponsored advert. So this is where you see the headline. The headline is down. Let's see. Sorry. Okay, see the advert from Grammarly. Now this write up here, write clear, mistake-free essays and reports. This write up, anything that appears down here is the headline. So you can choose to type the headline anyhow you want to put it. Let me see if I can see under advert and then show you the. Okay, this is a sponsored advert from Bluehost. You can see they say shop our plants. So this is the headline here. So coming back to the ads manager, we can put the headline. Let me see. Join free training today. So I can say join free training today, or if I sell a physical product, I can say shop now, or whatever it is I want to put. I'll say shop one, get one free, all those things that you want. The description, you don't really need to add any description again, except if you want to do so. If you see this page here, that this advert that just showed up now, I wish I can see it again. You don't really need to put any description. Most adverts don't even have that description, but the description just shows below the headline that you chose. Okay, like this is, remember I told you this is the headline, right? So this is the headline. Get these 11 links now. Then anything written below it like this is the description. You say it takes 60 seconds per link. You see, it's just a little description which you don't really have to put. Then the call to action, that's the call to action button. You can choose to put learn more, sign up, get offer, download, apply now, book now, whatever you want to put, you just pick out any of them